Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Straight to Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 33, or 34 actually, I believe, of the Houston Astros series. Excuse me, here in Out of the Park Baseball. And today we're ready to get into the 2022-23 offseason. Skip ahead today, we're coming off our fourth straight World Series victory, and we're ready to get into... I'm not even sure what kind of offseason this is going to be, because I haven't really prepped too much for it. I know we have some guys coming up on arbitration, so we might have to bang out some extensions with the minimal money that we do have. You can see season score of 143 and all that jazz. See the screen. We've seen the screen a couple times now. Budget only goes up to 158 million, so the budget seems to have sort of topped out here, or peaked almost. So I don't know. I mean, I'd obviously like to have more money, but oh well. I guess we'll have to deal with what we're working with. And Bo Porter is leaving. So Bo Porter's, I think, only been our manager for 4 years now. After he was gone for a while, but yeah, each year he has won the World Series that he's been with us. He's with the Rangers for a while, actually. I did not know that. That's surprising. But anyway, so we're gonna have to find a new manager, which is too bad because I liked Bo Porter. He was really good. And we're going to have to find a new pitching coach. And the offseason begins and the arbitration period begins. Brad Ausmus got fired. So let's take a look at pitching coach and head coach or manager, whatever. We'll do manager. And we don't care about scouting. We care about coach ratings. So I would say... we're pretty much past the point of having rookies on our team, so I'd say in general we want a guy who can handle veterans better than he can handle rookies necessarily. Teach fielding, teach pitching. I guess I don't have a huge preference over any of these. I do think I want to start building my team more on fielding, and I'll get to that in a little bit, so maybe we could do something to teach fielding, but at the same time maybe we're better off. It looks like Ryan Reed might be a good. He's legendary teaching pitching and fielding. I don't know. I mean, if he's got two legendary skills, that's probably... yeah, I think we're just sort of looking at the best, like hitting guys who can teach hitting and guys who can teach pitching. I think we're best off trying to go after like Ryan Reed. So let's go after him. He handles rookies decent. He's better at handling veterans. So that's good. And he wants one... yeah, I can give him that. That is fine. For manager, yeah, 4 years, whatever. And we'll need a pitching coach, so let's do all coaches and who's good at teaching pitching. That's really what we care about here. Ryan Reed is, of course, but we get Derek Lilquist, who's basically exactly what Randy St. Clair was for us. Woody Williams, this is the former pitcher Woody Williams, who my favorite memory of Woody Williams is Game 1 of the World Series in 2004 when the whole crowd was chanting Woody, Woody, as he was stumbling through that performance. But yeah, let's go after... well, he's decent at handling players. I mean, we want someone who can handle players, I suppose. But I want Woody Williams. Let's get Woody Williams. We will offer him... yeah, it's fine. And pitching coach. And we'll make it 3 years. Alright, and we will take a look at the salary arbitration. So, yes, we do have a lot of players actually up for arbitration this year. Yohander Quintana, Felipe Talos being our biggest names. Also, these are our free agents. So, Jonathan VR is gone. I don't think I'm going to re-sign him. Yeah, he actually wants like a contract to be a starter. And we're not going to do that. So, I think I would... I'm still not sold on Felipe Talos as our long-term center fielder. And I'd sort of be open to shopping him around a little bit, just because, one, he's not a natural center fielder, and two, I mean, yeah, and this is why I want to build my team on defense. It's a good example of it right here. Talos' slash line and his offensive numbers were pretty similar from 2021 and 2022, but look at his WAR. That's because he was playing out of position and playing sort of a mediocre center field. I think defense is really important in this game, and that's why I sort of want to start building my team a little bit around defense, because I think that is such an important part of building a good team, because I think this game uses the WAR stat a lot to determine like how well players are doing and how well teams are doing for that matter. And I think finding good defenders is a bit of a market inefficiency, so I think we should try to do that. And I like Talos as a player. So I don't necessarily want to get rid of him. He did, you know, he had a slow start to his career here, but he had a good second half. He's going to be a free agent after next year, so I think for now I'm just going to give him arbitration. We'll offer him like $10 million, but I'm not going to lock him up long term. Sammy Ayala. Well, I've always been like, you know, hesitant to give out these contracts, but it's like we're going to be over budget anyway. And we might even be better off having these contracts on our books so that way they can be useful in trades. So like we might just be better off like offering a lot of these guys. They're sort of like mid-level arbitrations. Sam Ferry's the guy that I want to lock up long term, I think. I don't know. Yeah, he's going to be looking for big money is the thing. And he has a ton of trade value, and we still have Esteban Vargas, I believe. So if we don't get Ferry back on like a reasonable contract, like I'm sorry, but you're not getting that much money in your first year, considering you're only arbitration eligible right now. And we'll offer maybe. Whoops, no, I don't. No, not a minor league. Oh, crap. He's gonna be pissed off now. Quintana, we want back definitely on a long-term deal. His rating surprised me. I thought it was a little bit better than that, but he doesn't want too much, and he's only 25. So we'll give him 5 years. We'll make this first year the figure 8. Second year, and then you know what? We'll just do the next 4 years all at 10. And I bet he accepts this. Yep, and I bet I think he'll accept that. So that's good market value for him. Yeah, I want Ayala back, I think. We'll let I want Ferry back, I think. We'll let Ayala make his money, and yeah, Silva make $2,500, and Kennedy, or $2.5 million, I should say. Kennedy $2 million. Quintana, I think he's gonna accept our thing, but we'll put this at 8. And I don't think we're gonna offer. Well, maybe we should offer arbitration to Jonathan. No, I don't want that on our books. I don't know if Doolittle will take like a minor league extension, so we'll try that. And I don't really care about getting too many of these other guys back. Maybe Black, whatever. So all right, that's that. Simulate had a little bit here. I know. It looks like Woody Williams like they're offering. Wow, Josh Burns got fired finally. Ryan Reed likes our offer. That's good. I'd like to get Ryan Reed. More personal messages. Quintana signed. That's nice. Nick Buckner. Nope. Let's go back to salary arbitration. Can I go back and offer a Ferry an actual extension now? Yeah. So, I mean, these are big figures, but I could do like 12. I mean, can we just do? Which we'll do 2 years and then put it back up at. What is he? 20? He's only 24. Wow. Could you even do 6 years? Why make it a player option? Why not? Oh, he does not. Okay. Owner does not approve this deal. You don't have enough money available. So we're sort of tied by the cap, I guess, or not the cap, but the budget then. So I guess he can't do too much for extensions in year 2. So maybe, I guess for now we'll just have to let. I mean, we have Ferry on under team control for 2 more years. So I think we'll just have to play it out with him. Crap, these numbers keep changing. Oh yeah, okay. You actually have to submit them. Yeah, like Silva, like 25. Kennedy. Whoops. Do that. Yeah, so I guess we'll just have to let Ferry and Talos play out for now. There are 2 guys that I'm not hell-bent on extending, as I've stated before, but obviously would like to have them. So, all right, so that is that pretty much. I don't think Doolittle's gonna accept his minor league extension. So we do have awards coming up. We'll take a look at those. Ryan Reed reacts to his offer. It was a fine offer, sir. Okay, that's good. And we'll take a look at the gold gloves and such and all this stuff. We usually win at least 1 gold glove. This year it looks like Bryce Harper is our only winner. He played a stellar right field. Only had a down year offensively, definitely, but his defense was up to par. That is good. Next one is what, hitter of the year, I think. And oh no, this is Rookie of the Year. Did we get anyone? No, we didn't have many rookies. Hey, Woody Williams signed it. Yay. What is this, Manager of the Year? Wow, we actually didn't. Oh no, yeah, we did. I thought someone named I thought it said like Gardner gets AL top skipper, but yeah, Soaphead wins again. That's his what, 5th straight, I think, 4th or 5th straight. We won Pitcher of the Year, Steven Strasburg. That's his like 4th straight or something over multiple leagues because he won a couple in the NL. Guanso Park gets a Hitter of the Year. That's cool. Did we have? Godfrey finished 2nd in Pitcher of the Year. Yeah, Park gets Hitter of the Year. That is cool. Cool. We had a trade proposal. Cleveland. All these trade offers are just garbage. All right. So the only thing I would consider doing right now to potentially free up money in future years, although I still don't think I would lock up Ferry and Ayala right now. Well, actually, I don't know. I really got to figure this out. But I guess, and the timing of this is going to be weird. I don't know what the best time to go out to try and do this is. But a guy that I still want to consider or still want to try going after is Brandon Perez, who is not on their prospects. He is here. He's the guy that I almost went after at the deadline. He's like really freaking good, and he plays a really good third base, and he's got big home run power, and he's just like an absolute stud. He is arbitration eligible. He's a guy that I would love to lock up long term. And I think we could sort of sell high on Chris Bryant a little bit. Bryant would appeal to Oakland in that he's locked up on a sort of team-friendly deal for the next couple of years, which helps them out since obviously they're a small market team and all that. I mean, there's no doubt that Perez is an upgrade, and Bryant's coming off of what is probably, well, I guess you could argue 2020 was better, but his 2022 was pretty good. OPS pluses were the same, and I mean it's just slugging versus batting average. I mean they had or slugging versus OBP, and they had same home run totals. So this is definitely one of Bryant's best years. He's gonna be 30, and he is locked up on a bit of a it's a fine number. You'd be paying Chris Bryant $9 million, 10 times out of 10 for what he gives you, for most of the time at least. He's had a couple down years, but it's a chance to free up money. I think he's a good chip to deal in a Brandon Perez trade. And I think we could sort of build a package here. So I might try to explore this trade a little bit. Like, I think we could do... They're going to want one of these guys. And these could be both Ferry and... That's the problem with this, is these could be Sam Ferry and I can't talk right now. Could be Sam Ferry and Felipe Telos long-term replacements. So if possible, I'd love to build a package not around them. I don't think that's possible. One guy I'm very willing to give up is Jose Calderon. Oakland's budget. Oh yeah, we'd have to take on some salary from Oakland to make the money work out. Actually, and this is why I think we're going to be better off waiting, is Perez is going to get arbitration, I believe. So we might just be better off waiting until his salary kicks up, so we don't have to eat up any more salary. So like we'll just simulate to the salary arbitration hearings. Oh yeah, we'll have to do the Rule 5 draft as well. But yeah, he's a guy that I want to go after. I would really like to hold on to Fernandez and Vargas for the reasons that I stated. Should we go after this guy? Jeff Taylor. Yeah, I always like taking flyers on relievers. He's only 23. He could be good. We'll try him out. We always lose relievers like every year, so he could be worth it. He's a righty. Oh, it's not even our turn. Jesus. And worst case scenario, we just have to eat some money on him, which is not a huge deal. He makes like minimum salary, so yeah, I'll try him out. He's only 23. I'm surprised he's in the Rule 5 draft. We've not had a long history of success though with Rule 5 draft picks, as you guys I'm sure are well aware. And Chad Meredith, he's a decent player. He could be our backup catcher instead of Ayala. Well, I guess the salary arbitration has already happened, but Yeah, we'll just skip it for now. We can pick up guys like this whenever we want. So we'll complete draft. And the hearings are out. Oh no, tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Alright, and Kennedy gets 2.7, Ayala gets 1 million, Ferry gets 8.75, Silva got 2.5, Talos got 10.7, wow. Alright, so that's that. It's one of the few years we actually had big arbitration like salaries, because a lot of the time we try to lock those guys up on extensions, but so yeah, now it might be easier to try and do this Brandon Perez thing. Yeah, so now, yeah, he's still only making 500,000, really? I guess they have more budget room now, so we still have to take on someone's contract. I don't know whose is the question. Like, what's Jared Parker making? He's making a lot. Maybe if we skip ahead to free agency and they clear some budget. I'm not sure. Maybe. Some international free agents. Take a look at the free agent list too while we're at it, and then I might go off camera to try this Brandon Perez thing out, but we'll take a look at the free agents. I already know we don't have money for it, but might as well. I saw Jonathan Vieira's name up there, so he's probably one of the better free agents this year, which means this is probably a crap free agency class, but oh well. Jackie Bradley Jr. is a very good player. Oh, he's actually slipped the last couple of years. He used to be like a 7-win guy year in and year out. He's fragile. He's injuries, I'm sure, not helped. Rex Brothers. I saw Grayson Griner in there. George Springer. How did he do last year? Ooh, not good. Not that good. Yeah, he was pretty bad, actually. He did it 16 homers, though. Pop was still there. Yeah, some big relievers here. I see Craig Kimbrell, stuff like that. Jose Ramirez. That's nice. He's not going to be on the Yankees anymore like that. At least we hope. Yeah, decent names here. I mean, nothing, like I said, we don't have money, so it's not really. Kyle Schwarber, how did he do? He had one good year in Arizona, but other than that, was not that good of a player. Although we definitely lost that trade, no doubting that. So, all right, I'm gonna continue to attack the Brandon Perez thing, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so the Brandon Perez trade is very hard to pull off, and it's pretty much impossible to pull off unless we throw in one of our top 2 prospects who I talked about before. I really don't want to give up in Ivan Fernandez and Esteban Vargas, as you can see right here. It can give up anyone else pretty much, and they just will not do it. I threw in, like, the package I was trying to work on involved, where is he? Jose Calderon, of course. Excuse me. I didn't really think of putting in Jeremy Jones. I can try this a little bit. They're a little bit over budget, so we'd have to put in like Casey Clemens. And then maybe a guy like Antonio Luna, or a guy they seem to be interested in was Jake Humphrey, actually. Maybe we'll go to him. I think we'll just do by player name to make it easier. Where is he? I think he's high in the OSA rating. Yeah, he's very high at the OSA rating. Jeff Humphrey, actually. If we try to make this work now, I still think, yeah, they want one. They're hell bent on getting one of these 2 guys. And if we try to do Antonio Luna instead, and I've already tried Luna and Humphrey, and there's like nothing doing. And then I throw in Derek Casey or something. Whoops, it's too much. Try Samir Duenas. Still, they're gonna want. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is throw in Vargas, because Ferry has 2 years of team control, whereas Talos only has 1. Plus, we put a bit more of an investment in on Ferry. I think he's just a better player than Talos. And I'm sort of just more willing to part ways with Esteban Vargas, despite his he's going to be so good. He hasn't put up phenomenal numbers in the minors yet either, which I guess is sort of something we can hang our hats on, but our head scout really likes him, and as you know, I trust my head scout. Our head scout thinks he's going to be really good. So, yeah, I think we're just going to have to give up Ferry. I think Fernandez is a bit higher rated of a prospect anyway. He's going to be a big power bat, it looks like. I don't know about this. It makes more sense to give up Vargas, and if we do Vargas, I think we can build a package that doesn't involve Jose Calderon, which benefits us. So if we do make this work now, I think we can do it without Calderon. Nope, we can. If we did Jeff Humphrey and like Jeremy Jones, I hope we can do it without Calderon. Wow, maybe we can't do it without Calderon. What if we did Humphrey and Antonio Luna, who I think can also, well, I don't know. That's another reason for maybe wanting to part ways with Fernandez instead, is that maybe Luna can play center field. All right, I guess they want Calderon in this. Pretty sure we can just do it. Like this seems like a lot to just get one player, but I'm in love with Brandon Perez. I think he's gonna be special. I think he is special. Yes, they would do it with Calderon. We could probably even keep Humphrey. Oh, maybe not actually. Let's go back to, what is it? Derek. Do I want Derek Casey? No, I want this guy. Maybe they still want Humphrey here. Yeah, apparently. Wow, that's an awful lot to give up. Maybe we should just stand pat for now. I'm not too sure about this. Our head scout doesn't like Jeff Humphrey, so I'm not too worried about Humphrey. I'm sort of curious. What could he get us? Because if our head scout doesn't like him, I don't think I want to hold on to him, is the thing. Like, could he get us something good? Probably not. That doesn't look like it. Alright. They would do this trade. I don't know if I would, though. It's a lot to give up for just a couple of decent players. They don't really have any other good pitchers they could offer us, too, that they would make them still do this. What's Trent Gonzalez is making $500K. Like, there's no way they do this. I'm not too worried about a fifth starter, but it just does seem like an awful lot. What about Mitch Hart? Oops. How good is Hart? Pretty solid. Decent year last year. Yeah, they're really hell-bent on not giving up anyone else. Don't know if I should do this or not. I don't know. What? Who else did they want? What? They want someone else? Oh, well, I'd give Jeff Taylor, I guess, but... I almost feel like they don't even want Chris Bryant in this. And, like, take away these guys. How is our budget going up? What's Perez making? He's only making... Oh, he's making $7 million now. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know if I should do this or not. I feel like we're just smarter hanging on to Talos and... hanging on to Bryant and playing out. I think I just have this idea that, like, we really need to get Brandon Perez, but really don't, and we should probably just hold on to him. I guess I'll hold on to him for now. Hold on to my guys for now, unless... let's go back to the A's. What do they need is a good question. They need a lot, including a third baseman. Is Talos technically a left fielder? He is. So maybe we build the deal around Talos instead. That makes more sense for us. And then, I don't know, figure out center field later. But if we built it around Talos, they throw in... they need to add more salary to this. But I know Streecher's making money, and I know that Jordan Atkins is making money. Then they just have to do 3 more minimum salary players. So Clemens... can we do Derek Casey to the Midel? Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is more interesting. I bet they're more interested in Talos. So let's throw in Calderon. And then I can just figure out the Chris Bryant thing later. Where's Calderon? And then... Oh, they still want someone like Vargas. In which case, I don't know. It sort of makes more sense for us. Or maybe we flip Talos right now. Like, maybe we trade him What does he get us on the open market? I know he has high value. This episode's probably going to be like forever now, but yeah, like the Phillies are really interested, it looks like. Jorge Aguilar. I just want guys that are valuable to the A's is the thing. Eric Jacobs is really good. Whoa, he is really good, actually. Talk about building a team on defense. I don't know, maybe Talos for Eric Jacobs deal makes the most sense because he plays great defense. Our head scout really likes him. 6 wins above replacement last year. I don't think his average is sustainable, but he's a great defender. I feel like this just makes sense on a lot of levels. Maybe I'll explore this a little bit. Alright, so here is a deal that involves Felipe Talos and Yoel Macias, who, if you guys remember, was pitcher for us last year. Not very good. Got for him from Philadelphia. So Eric Jacobs is the big guy in this deal, a guy that I really like, and it fits with my sort of mold of wanting to start building this team on defense. Also, the head scout likes him more than the OSA ratings, which means we're probably getting him at a lesser value than what he actually is, because, like I said, our head scout is like top-notch, and he knows what he's doing. And we're also picking up some really solid players. Jim Jenkins is a guy that the OSA ratings don't like, but our head scout likes him, so again, fits that type of thing. They also have Mike Zunino, and yeah, that's it. But Mike Zunino is like their best player. And they also have an excess of outfielders, so we're picking up Manuel Castillo and Jose Figueroa, who are 2 solid outfielders. Neither of them are that good, but 2 solid outfielders that could be chips or something like that. And we're getting Brady Aiken too, a left-handed reliever, which will be good to have. #1 pick in real life. Not so much in this game. It's not been great. We're giving up to these 2 crap middle relief prospects that aren't ever going to amount to anything, but they always seem to work as throw-ins in these trades. Don't ask me why, because I have no idea. So we're going to do this trade. And flipping Talos for Jacobs almost crashed. Increases slightly, increases notably. And the thing that getting Jacobs does is Jacobs is under team control for a couple, like 5 more years. He might be Super 2 eligible. The thing is, he's going to be cheap for a couple years too, which is big. One of the reasons why I wanted him is he's going to be very cheap. Minimum salary player for the next couple of years. A left-handed bat. And what it is going to let us do is it probably makes Ivan Fernandez more expendable in a trade with the A's to get Perez. So if we still wanted to get Brandon Perez here, we could still do Chris Bryant, and we might try out a couple of these guys that we just got in the trade we just made as well. Where's Bryant? There he is. Chris Bryant. That puts them still over the budget by $1.5 million. So we do Streeth and Brandon Heese here for now. And then they're still going to want Calderon, which I'm fine with. Where is he? Where is Jose Calderon? There you are. And I'm fine with giving up Calderon. Like, he's good. I don't think he's this good. He was pretty good for us last year, though. He has very high value on the market. And they go over budget again, so we got to throw in Isaac Gutierrez. Now they're still gonna want like Vargas here or someone. Yeah, not even. I mean, even more than that. But if we threw in like, not Eric Jacobs, but like Manuel Castillo and Jose Figueroa, and took on Figueroa's making a lot of money actually. So maybe Castillo, and we take on some other minimum salary player. Either way, man, I think at the end of the day, we're gonna have to give up Fernandez either way. But yeah, which is too bad because I like Fernandez. I think he's gonna be really good. We don't need another power bat is the thing. And like he just projects to be like George Springer, with speed, which I don't really need. Plus he's a little bit of ways away, and it just makes more sense to do this. So I think we're gonna do this. Let's keep Castillo then, and we won't take on Casey Clemens. And I think they need all these guys to make the salaries work. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, we can give up some crap prospect to. I don't know why they want these guys. I want to keep Bobby Parks. Do like Steve Moss, yeah. Alright, so I guess we're going to do this trade. It's a really big trade, and I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do. Maybe we even keep Fernandez as the thing. I mean, Calderon, and like give up someone else. No? Really? What if we add Gutierrez back and make it work? Yeah, they still want Calderon. Alright, this is a big trade. I'm sort of unsure about this. I feel like we're giving up too much. But I really want Brandon Perez. We figured out our center field thing, so it makes sense to hold on to Vargas for now. So yeah, I guess that's going to do it. Alright, we did it. We got Brandon Perez. So, yeah, I rebuilt the team a little bit on defense. That's sort of the overall theme of what I wanted to do here. We have 2 years to figure out what we're going to do at catcher. We also... I would really like to, and the big thing about this is if we do not extend Brandon Perez, then we really screwed up, because he has 2 years left of team control, and if we don't extend him, we really screwed up, as I just said. And I don't know, I mean, I'd pay him a lot, like do 14 over, what is he, 26, yeah, 5 years or something. I would do that. I don't think we can afford it. No, we're still a lot over budget in year 2. So we're going to have to figure that out when we get there. But I guess we will just do just that. Figure it out when we get there. And maybe it involves trading Bryce Harper or something at that point. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't want to deal Harper. I don't think I want to deal Harper now, because although his skills are very quickly diminishing, what is he, 30? We have to skip out a day to even shop him around, but we'll shop him around. Why not? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to deal with salary is the thing, but all right, like that's something we can do next year probably. So that's gonna do it for now. I'm gonna skip out here until probably like spring training or something, just because there's really nothing left to do at this point. So all right. Well, the live commentary for this part of the video ended up getting pretty screwed up. So this is a little post-commentary, or a little post-recording commentary. We're going to flip Jose Figueroa for Marco Gonzalez. Hopefully he can fill that 5th starter spot. We're also going to flip Ethan Stringer, and we're going to end up picking up Luis Manuel Cedeno, former prospect for us. Speedster off the bench. He'll be our backup infielder. We had a surplus of outfielders there, so I decided to trade a few, save some money, and also was able to pick up some extra bench pieces and hopefully a 5th starter in Gonzalez. But anyway, here's what our lineup's going to look like heading into this year, and that is pretty much that. I apologize for the commentary getting sort of screwed up. Here you can see we made a couple minor league signings. Nothing too important. I don't think any of these guys actually play major roles in the team through the first half, but that's pretty much what I did. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and those I'm out. Peace.